And here is a model of our pantry. This is actually a bin that I typically use in my own pantry. We have some produce, 2 bananas, a potato, and an apple. Here is our Raspberry Pi on top of our rechargeable battery on the bottom. Taped to the side here is our camera pointing at our produce. Of course, this is a very rough draft, only a model, merely a beta, but we wanted to have kind of this proof of the fact that our smart pantry would work if we decided to scale it. So here is the model, and then I will show you how it works. All right, and I will be triggering this to show the workflow, but this would run every 60 minutes on its own. So it's gonna pop up a picture, beautiful picture of our fruit and our produce in general, I guess I should say. It's gonna continue calculating what each of those are, and it will spit out a dictionary. Beautiful, so we have 2 bananas, 1 apple, and 1 potato. So our IoT device sent that out to the cloud. You can see that it was received at 5 p.m. and here is that information. So this is my pantry in question, but let's say I wasn't at home right now. I could pull this up on my phone and I know, oh, I only have 1 apple left. Maybe I'll grab another one of those. 2 bananas, that'll be okay for a couple of days, but only 1 potato. So I shouldn't plan on making anything like mashed potatoes or something very starch heavy like that. So that is our system. That data, again, was sent in our Pi, said sending the message to Azure IoT, sent this dictionary, and I built out a dashboard to convey that here. And this could be accessed on my phone, on my computer at work, whenever I want. Again, this would update every 60 minutes. Showing you my app.py, and here we're taking in the Azure IoT library, specifically hub device client and message. This is my secret connection string, so I won't tell you the whole thing, but my host name is here. It includes my device ID and also a shared access key. Output to dic, this parses the result.txt file in my command line call, which I will show you next. And it basically counts the number of items. Right now we just have banana, apple, and potato to start. And then it splits it up and returns this dictionary of counted items. I then I have a function to initiate my client here. And then finally, I'm gonna be sending my message, which I'm just printing some obvious things like attempting the message, sending the message, and then I'm actually sending that message as defined as the output to dictionary result file. This is my workflow file that actually makes my IoT work. So I'm taking a picture first using my terminal. I'm then asking my darknet the weights that I trained my model, my image detection model on, my CFG file, my image detection model or object detection model. And then I'm using this image.txt, which is just a file, I can show you here, of which image to look at, which in this case is my JPEG, and then putting that out to a result.txt, and then finally running my app2 Python code. Here's my code to make that workflow I just showed run every 60 minutes. Again, I chose 60 minutes because your pantry is not changing that frequently. This is in my cron tab file. Your pantry isn't changing that frequently. You don't want to overload the system. It's not necessary to do it too frequently, but you do want pretty up-to-date information. So that's why we chose 60.